Hello world, it's me again. Oh, well, Miss Blackie's in the house. She was just up on the altar. I was about to start, but then she was across on the couch looking at me, and then we did a little bit of a love off. For those who don't have cats, when you want to say I love you to your cat and have them say I love you back, it's like you slow blink at them. You go, and then they'll slow blink back at you. So we had a little bit of a blink off, which is beautiful. And then she got excited. And then she came over, and she has been really obsessed with this altar. In the last week, it's like the altar has been here for a bit, and she only will drink out of the water I pray out of. She won't drink out of her cat water bowl. And in fact, if she can't have the altar water, she'll only drink her water now out of her own special, what she thinks is her own prayer cup. So that's pretty cute. Okay, let's get a lighter candle situation going. Whew. You know, I felt really amazing up until 2 seconds ago. And I still feel amazing. Yeah, I feel like I'm really tapping into some very interesting energies, I'm not gonna lie. Especially after the last 2 readings. And, yeah, definitely got annoyed. And, yeah. And to be honest, I do love when I see people unsubscribe after a little bit of real talk. Because anyone who's followed me for a bit should know at this point that, like, I love having fun. I love doing the not philosophical readings where it's like cutie patootie, like freedom toes out and people getting smoochies. But one thing I will not do is handhold people through truth. And when I read energy correct, yeah, all I can say is, like, I'm the Queen of Swords, and I like to have fun. But if I'm gonna read gross, weird, distorted energy, it's not gonna serve you any good if I just, I don't know, like, tell you what you want to hear. You know? Anyway, not how I roll. Oh, yeah. But I suspect we are gonna have a really fun reading. Well, it doesn't have to be fun. Again, it's not for me to decide. We'll see what Spirit wants to talk about. Like, that's the thing. I work with Spirit and my Spirit team, and so I just read it like it is. So it's actually not really for me to decide. I read the energies. Like I said, a lot of time I actually don't like doing love readings, and they do come out. What's interesting, though, because I was thinking about it, because I had to do my own reflecting. I was like, ooh, I am getting triggered. Why am I so triggered by shitty energy? And it's like, well, because it is shitty, and I can see it. And it is irritating. But as I've been doing my own work on self around these types of people, but it's because now, like, when I tune in, I have these really high vibrational, which feels like deities. Like, it is a higher love. Like, I haven't experienced this type of love yet, you know, but when I tune in and I can feel the worlds apart of difference, yeah, it's just really, it's interesting and it's inspiring, because to feel that and to know that that exists is inspiring. And then to feel when I tap into some of the collective energies where it's like a little bit toxic still, some parts haven't been healed, some people are definitely lying to themselves and to other people. And then you have these karmic energies that come in that a lot of them feel dangerous. I'm like, okay, all the spectrum is here, which is, like, cool. Again, I myself am more interested in these, like, unraveling a mystery and, like, really going deep into, like, spirit stuff, understanding the cosmos, spiritually evolving through the lens of also as we heal these very 3D parts of ourselves. But just know that, like, for one, I didn't start this channel to number chase. I don't care about I'm not a number chaser. I didn't really start it for other people other than myself to, again, kind of push myself out of my own boundaries and to work on some stuff, but also do what I love. And I'm happy to share that because I also believe that, like, the people who want to hang out with me and, and can deal with my own very particular flavor, like, anyone who sticks around, like, thanks, guys. Like, you know, I trust that there's something here for you and you're having a nice time. Like, I crack my own self up. Like, sometimes when I rewatch my videos, like, I find myself a delight. I am a bit chaotic at times. I get it, but I'm also pretty funny, and also I know I have some truth bombs in there. So anyway, that being said, I don't know. Let's get Snoopy, right? Hold on, got a real headache coming. I do find when these headaches get going, there's something about this on the third eye. Okay, let's keep this burning over here. Ooh, what deck would we like to start with? Great question. How's everyone doing out there? Oi! Here is a beautiful day. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. You know what? Let's go a little bit different. Let's start with some oracles, the moons. Just get a different flavor, you know? I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Like, who knows? Maybe it'll turn into another love reading. I don't know, but, like, let's switch it up. I even took a different route to work this morning. I like to walk somewhat of a similar path to my hobby guy, but this morning I was like, let's not be predictable again. Like, and they were really calling me. Like, nothing happened on that street, but sometimes I liken it to, like, what didn't happen. Maybe if I would have continued on a different path, there would have been, like, an accident. Like, you just never know. So I myself always try to get out of my own way and play with spirit, and also, like, listen. If I have a slight gut instinct that's like, just go down the street. There doesn't need to be a reason why. Just listen. All right. So, spirit team, what would you like to talk about today? What is important right now? What can we start off with? Discernment. Oh, this is kind of what I've been talking about the last two readings. Like, use your discernment. Okay. But it doesn't have to be your own love, but, like, okay. Yes, and it's the number 10. Okay. Okay, we have beauty. Ooh, it goes from 10 to 20. Now, I was kind of talking about this. It's reminding me of what I was saying about the intervals of harmony. Okay. Well, this is beauty. And you know what? It took me the longest time. Probably using this phone camera. Where I was like, oh my god, it's a face. Anyway. Beautiful. Wow. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. The Beaver Moon. Creation. And it's got, like, these architectural scrolls. Like plans. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I feel like, I don't know. I never use this deck, which is so stupid because I love this deck. Pleasure. Okay. And it's reminding me of the atom. And because the last 48 hours, I really started to dive deep into the Rosicrucians. I didn't know about it either, but now Greek mythology has now led me down the path of many paths. But anyways, going back to what we all are, everything has a vibration. Every cell, everything that exists has a vibration. And what is sound? Sound is just a vibration. Anyway, they were talking about that, and they were talking about rhythm, and then it was funny because, whatever, oh my god, I just keep following the thread, and it all connects. Okay, so we have discernment, beauty, creation, and pleasure. Now, for some reason, I'm being called to keep like kind of discernment and beauty to kind of their little corner, and creation and pleasure to their little corner. Interesting. Also, I just need more smoke. Oh yeah, there's a lot of energies around. A lot of energies. Like, I'm gonna have to take a spiritual bath after this, and my body hurts. Just so crazy. Like, I just have not been doing well. I did a couple physical things yesterday, but like nothing to warrant this type of. Okay, I feel, yeah. Let's pull some more. These cards are really talking today. Okay, so we have change, surrender, and look how beautiful this surrender card is. Yeah, surrender to the cosmos. And surrender to this change, because guess what? New moon, new beginnings. Oh, yeah, mama. Okay. Okay, where's that little box? Okay. Okay, so right out of the gate, and we'll pull some cards on this, but with discernment and beauty, and creation and pleasure. And the two, even though they're in their pairs, they're both kind of talking. There's something here about like, again, kind of the more devolved energies, but the positive. So with discernment and beauty, I am seeing it in a more romantical sense. So not being swayed by what appears to be beautiful on the outside, like the colorful, shiny bits, or by societal norms, you know? Like, Jesus Christ, like, we picked our prime minister literally based off of the fact that he was like our youngest, and everyone was like, oh my god, he has sweet buns and he can like do the plank on his desk. Like, I don't know, like, I really feel like, again, discernment, it's like, yes, is it nice when people have like fucking an ass like Beyonce and like can plank, do a plank off of their work desk in a suit? Yes, that is a bonus. But again, if you don't have a spine or a soul or a heart or anything beyond having hot dogs for brains, it's like beauty can only take you so far, right? It's like kind of like this face. It's like, it's kind of just, it's not made up of a lot, right? It's made up of these little bits and pieces that are kind of independent of each other, but it doesn't make a whole thing. It's like sea foam, right? And so when we're creating, aka manifesting, and again, I kind of feel like this ties into, oh no, look, like the faces here. I'm pointing this out. Like, I feel like someone's, again, trying to manifest a type of person, but it's kind of, you're basing it off of maybe some qualities that aren't really qualities. It's like, things like, yeah, they gotta have a fat stack. I want them to have that bag, that purse. I want them to have like a horse dog, like, you know, like just some kind of like some features that maybe if you received as a bonus, that might be nice, but like, because it's centered around this like kind of these base pleasures, right? Kind of like what I was talking about when I do the different type of readings. And in one reading, I kind of equated it to like the dollar store chocolate bar versus like the 100-course meal that's been prepared by the entire universe. It's like this very rich, deep, nourishing, high-level experience versus like, yeah, going to the dollar store and getting it like a 25-cent chocolate bar. Now, aside from that energy, we are seeing this energy coming through, though, is that there is some change here. Now, sorry, I had pulled this card in another reading, and because I don't use this deck a lot, even though I love it, I'm always like really extra captivated by the images. Ooh, this one's called Thunder Moon. Fuck yeah, I love thunder. Now I'm hearing Thunderstruck by AC/DC. That was one of the first songs I learned how to play as a cover when I was a kid. That opening. Thunder. Yeah, change. It's got that energy. Now see, kind of how I've talked about before, how my medicine is I love driving in a thunderstorm. Chasing storms and dancing around storms, and then invariably it catches up to me. Here's the thing, surrendering. Woo! Let's have a sip about it. What's going on? Who doesn't want me to talk? Oh, unnecessary. Okay. But when we surrender, it's kind of like you can either lean in or lean out. But either way, this change is a coming. For me, it can be really exhilarating or it can be completely terrifying. But fuck, I love this card. I want to keep this on my altar. The waning crescent. Yeah, like there's something about when you surrender and then it just, yeah, this like dark blue and this like, oh, I forget. I follow NASA on Instagram, so I feel like I know this, where this is, but again, I'm terrible with names. 8, 8. Oh, these both equal 8. Look at the 2 8s. The change and surrender. You go from a chaotic energy, which is good, because even if you think about thunder and rain, it's got those negative ions. It charges things, you know? Again, think of the AC/DC. If you don't know that song, go put it on. It's a fucking banger. Oh, again, the toms. And it starts with this, like, opening. That's what I learned. Again, I don't play many covers, but man, when I was a kid, I fucking loved AC/DC. Still love AC/DC. Fire Your Guns. Oh man, when I'm cruising down the highway, and I like those hard, fast songs. Fire Your Guns. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so those 2 equal 8, but then the New Beginnings is a 2. This is reminding me of this relationship. Because 2 is about 2. And so discernment is a 10, which is a 1. But then the beauty is a 20, which reduces to a 2. And then we see creation and pleasure. That would be a 3. That's a 9. Oh my god, they're playing the Spice Girls when 2 becomes 1. That song loves. Yeah. See? And those were 2 different cars honking. I can hear Baby Spice. When 2 becomes 1. I fucking love the Spice Girls, I'm not gonna lie. When they came out, oh man, Scary Spice. Okay, I know all their signs. Scary Spice, she's Gemini. When she did her little solo career, she did this like music video where she makes out with herself. I don't know why. I thought that was like really hot. Oh, Jerry, Capricorn, Posh, Aries, Baby, Aquarius, Sporty, Capricorn. Oh yeah, I got a lot of beeps here. A lot of confirmations. Also, maybe just some Spice Girl fans. I'm gonna put on the Spice Girls after this. Every boy and every girl, spice up your life. Okay. Oh yeah, I haven't listened to them in a long time. I think my son's gonna like them. He really loves, again, on his own volition, he will just pick what he loves. He has a very eclectic taste. But he really loves ABBA. He really loves Ace of Base. Oh, he loves Ace of Base. That's a kid after my own heart. But he also loves Neil Diamond. Again, I love Neil Diamond. I never push stuff. He will just find stuff on his own, listens to the shit out of it. We listen to a lot of Lady Gaga. Now, he's pushed me. He loves Celine Dion. He loves the ballads. I don't normally listen to Celine Dion, but he loves Celine. We've listened to some heavier stuff. Oh, he loves house music. Okay, sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent there. Okay, so New Beginnings. Sorry, I started with Baby Spice. 2 becomes 1. Okay, so we're seeing some love here. Oh yeah, I want to make love to you. Baby Spice is really, she's in my ear right now. Ooh, let's get out the everyday witch. Yeah, I need some lighter energy from the last 2 readings. Oh, because you know what? I do. I live for love. I live for love. I live for love. And the good love, not the dollar store love. Not the something that's trying to pass itself off as love, but it isn't. Okay, let's do a little shuff. We'll do a little shuff. Oh, I'm already seeing on the split Page of Cups here with the 5 of Cups, but you know, what else is new? Yeah, someone wants to make love to you. They're really, Baby Spice is really swinging that one. Again, when I get the songs, they'll loop it in a particular spot. But they're also, again, going back to spice up your life. Okay, so we have these 2 kind of energies of like fun energy. Yeah. And want to make love to you to become one. Okay, well, that's a nice energy though, where you can have fun, but then also like tone it down a little and take it soft. Oh yeah, Page of Cups right on the bottom. Okay, so yeah. I wish these guys would burn for a while. I just want all the smoke all the time. Yeah, let's get Bernie. Okay. All right, Spirit Team, what do you want to talk about in terms of discernment and beauty? Feel free to surprise me by not going to stinky energy, but we'll go there if we have to because we're here to tell the truth. Ooh, the King of Wands. Well, speaking of beauty, King of Wands is hot to trot. Am I right? Like, they're the ones. But look at this guy. I like this guy, though, because he's not being flashy. And you know what? I'm a man after my own heart. He's got his little orange kitty, and he's talking to him. Yeah, he's pointing out. He's like, kitty. He's like, where would you like to go? I love that. He's not even being the center of attention. He's just alone. He's kind of like me, alone in his house, talking to his cat. Being like, where would you like to go, darling? He's like, the world is yours. I'm the King of Wands. I can take you anywhere. Where would you like to go? Oh, I love that. Okay, well, already my discernment says I say yes to this guy. Oh my god, on Instagram, someone had said this guy's a green flag. And it is. It's this, like, young fucking jockey dude from, like, Boston or something. He's probably, like, anywhere from between, like, 22 and, like, 26. And his little fucking tuxedo cat is sitting in the background behind him. And he's like, he refers to his cat as his daughter. He's like, oh, this is my daughter, in his like thick Boston accent. And he's like talking about how he's trained her, how to talk to him. Anyway, yeah, a green flag for me is always a man or a woman who loves cats. But especially men, because a lot of men prefer dogs because they like to control things. Just my own experience. So a man who loves a cat is like, yeah, daddy. Whoa, okay. Can you see me through the smoke? Oh, it just feels so good. Oh, now they're playing John Mellencamp's Hurts So Good. Okay, yeah, we got some rules. Yeah, beep. Every time. Wow. Oh, the Chariot. Yeah, beep, beep. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Here comes the Chariot. Oh, and this sign, that way, this little sign that says that way, when I was walking down the street that Spirit wanted me to walk down, someone had put out a sign, and it was a white arrow, just like that, but it said, one way. Oh, there's only one way to you. Oh, yeah, the Fool. By jumping off this cliff. Look at all those hawks. There's the boat of love down there. The hawks are excited. They're like, whoa, shit, Cinnamon. They're like, this lady is about to jump off the cliff with a broom. And they're like, we haven't really seen a lot of people do well with that, you know? They're like, you go, girl. And then we have Justice. Now, these kitties are getting a little bit scrappy. So, I don't know yet, but what I'm sensing, though, is that... Oh, okay, what energy? So we have a bit of fire energy here. Again, I try not to go into the signs too much, because I'm like... We all know, it's like every goddamn sign's always on the table. Like every time I hear a tarot card reader get into it, it's like, invariably they go through it, but then it's just like, well, there's every sign, maybe Psalms 1 sign, But Chariot is a Cancer sign. It's also, as I've just learned, it is Apollo. We have King of Wands, which is fire. And with the Fool, that is Aries. Justice, that could be Libra. I'm trying to switch it up for everyone today, just in case that's important for you. Okay. Now, let's go a little bit into, because we already know that there's a bit of a love story here. So, like, dozens. But let's go into what's creation and pleasure. Spirit, let's talk about that. Oh, I wish I could put on fucking Spice Girls right now for us. Okay, hold on, I wasn't focusing. Sorry, I was into the Spice Girls. Tell me about creation and pleasure, please. Wow. Page of Wands, which is totally creation. And pleasure, the sun. But we have the Tower, which I'm going to put with change. Okay. But look, again, I'm loving seeing, now that I've been working with Hecate and Apollo and really connecting to these like divine unions that are each other's counterparts, and this very much the divine masculine, divine feminine, the moon and the sun. Oh, and again, her chest is out. So I see this like as, this could be a divine feminine, but it doesn't have to be, because like, for instance, I always show up as a divine feminine in my own readings. Like, I'm always the Empress or the Magician, but like, for the most part, I'm 99.9% of the time the Empress. So like, for anyone that's watching, don't get your knickers in a bunch. Just pick what fits. Oh, yeah, see, I love this sun card because, again, it's all my favorite things. We got pregnant. We got the Mother Maiden Crone. Hecate. Oh, now that I know that she's denoted by that, because one's pregnant, one's elderly, one's young. So we have the Mother, or the Maiden Mother Crone. And then we have the kitties. I love that the kitties are in the field. This is my goal, is to have a piece of land, my good medicine land, and then have a huge field of sunflowers as just one of the flowers. Oh, and then to be under the sun. So look at that. Hecate is already within this energy. Oh, man. Okay, I'm so grateful that we're back into a very nice energy. Okay, so, yeah. So with this, very much a tower, but I love this tower card because look. And again, one day soon, my phone will fix itself and I'll be able to do this like normal, and then we can see everything clearly again. But she looks very pleased with herself. Why? Because she beat everyone to the punch, where she was like, oh, again, leaning in, being like, you know what? I see this. This is stinky. This is dump ass. And you know what? I'm not going to wait for the universe to be like, hey, I've given you all of these chances and you haven't heeded the call. You haven't changed anything. You're not listening. You're not surrendering. So now we have to literally rip everything from you. This person's like, no, you know what, Spirit? I heard you. And yeah. Abracadabra. Ooh, that song, Abracadabra. I wanna reach out and grab ya. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. That's a fucking banger too. Then we have 6 of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, these little roses. I think that's you guys. Oh, for the love of... Can anyone on the Spirit team, like, Spirit team, is anyone good with technology? Because, like, the phone used to Zoom. I've gone through all the settings. The only thing that's different is this goddamn Mercury retrograde. And being a Gemini, oh, I really, with Virgo, no less, that Mercury, it just kicks my ass. Okay. And that is under the New Beginnings. Yeah, the 2. Oh, I love this. See, guys, this is the type of energy I prefer to be in for everyone. I want to see this kind of love. I like reading this type of love. And if I were to ever love again, I would want to be in this type of love. This is beautiful. Oh, with the Empress. And we see the pregnant lady. I mean, it's 2 different pregnant ladies. Oh my God, why is everyone messaging right now? I literally don't talk to anyone. And then sometimes when I get going on these readings, they're all just like, this is the time to send 800 messages. Oh, and then elephant feet. Okay, here we go. Okay. Wow, underneath the Empress was the Six of Wands, and I am seeing Temperance. But you know what? Let's keep it shuffy. Let's just make sure that we're getting everything correct here, you know? Abra, abracadabra. Oh, and then they reminded me yesterday of Sam Cooke's live album. Go listen to that. It's like Live in Harlem. That whole album is a fucking banger. Yeah. Don't fight the feeling. Just feel it. Yeah. Oh, they're playing all the songs right now. Oh, look who we have. The Queen of Wands. Oh, wow. Who's underneath you? The Six of Pentacles. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, look at that. Two hotties. Two total hotties. Now, see, she's a little bit more in that. I like them both because, you know what? She's got this beautiful dragon, and she just knows her worth. She's not being... Like, she's not the Kardashians about it, you know? Not attention seeking. Yeah, her face is gentle. It's actually her dragon that looks a little bit more proud, but I love dragons, and this dragon gives me good vibes. Ooh, we got that orange. Yeah, the sacral. Oh, mama. And with all the two pregnant ladies. Orange, orange, orange. Oh, yeah, babies are gonna get made. That's great. For those who want babies. Those who don't want babies, you can just have a lot of sex. That's nice too. Ooh. I just love all these kitties. Yeah, one has an orange kitty and a black kitty. Oh, I can't stress enough. I love having a black kitty. She is my soulmate. I love her so much. It's going to be a really tough day, the day that my girls die. They're getting older. They're grandmas. I've cried more about my cats than I have most of my lovers. I'm not going to lie. Oh, and... Oh, yeah, she's fun. She's a fun Queen of Wands, because you know what's on her high heels? You can't tell, but I'll tell you for you. She has, like, little fire flames on her high heels. I really like this King of Wands. A lot of times when I see the King of Wands, like, in the Gilded deck, I don't like that King of Wands. He looks like a real fucking creepazoid. He looks like a real fucking skeezy motherfucker. This guy, like I said, he's just alone in his little office talking to his orange cat. Not being a showboat at all. He's not peacocking. The only one he's peacocking for is his cat, who's like, where would you like to go in the world? I'll take you there. And then even with this Queen of Wands, she's got on her beautiful dress, but her face is soft. Like, yeah, there's no peacocking here. I really like these two energies. Oh, that's delicious. And with the Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles... Someone is very generous with their love. The Strength. Okay, we're seeing... Oh, the Ten of Cups. I love this. I love this. Okay. I kind of want to get out the other deck again because it's so colorful and fun. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Too many. Oh, we're seeing the King of Cups now. Oh my God. The King of Cups fell out, but then on the bottom was the Queen of Cups. Fire and water. Oh my God, the main theme that I've been talking about, I think through all 63 of these videos, there's this theme of like fire and water, moon and sun. I fucking love this. Okay, well, okay, let's get out the other deck. Yeah. Here, you go here. Let's get out. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where did I put you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, the one of the songs off of the Sam Cooke album that comes after, it's like, we're having a party. We're having a party. There's something about dancing and listening to the radio. It's kind of got this nice swing beat. But yeah, what I'm seeing is like, I'm seeing this big happy family. I'm seeing 2 people come together. I'm seeing anywhere from like, I'm seeing more than 1 kid, to be honest. I'm seeing between 2 and 4 kids. Take it how it resonates. Don't freak the fuck out. Like, whatever. You could have 2 to 4 animals. I'm just seeing this really light-filled home. This is like a happy family. Like, if I were to picture what the 10 of Cups would feel like, this is it. Yeah, and I'm seeing there's like always music playing. Like, to me, a happy home is, yeah, there's always like good tunes playing. People are hanging out in the kitchen. Again, lots of light, lots of sunlight. It's clean, it's open. It just feels, and yeah, there's animals, there's plants. And I just see you 2. It's like, and the kids, but it's really wholesome. Like, the kids are not on devices. Yeah, and call me Pollyanna, but like, I still think it's possible to have a family where like kids are not only on devices by themselves and parents are on their devices and everyone's ignoring each other. I'm not seeing that at all. I'm seeing, yeah, this like beautiful kitchen, and like the kids have come home, and yeah, like everyone's happy to see each other, and like the pets are happy, and I'm just seeing all this sunshine, and yeah, like this type of Sam Cooke song playing, and like I'm seeing like the dad person, and again, this can be a queer couple. Like, we don't have to go heteronormative. Take it how it resonates. It could be like 2 moms, 2 dads, 2 they thems. I don't care. Just picture whoever the more masculine person is. I'm seeing like the dad person like dancing with one of the kids and like making food and like singing, and then I'm seeing the 2 lovey-doveys, the smoochers, the adults. Yeah, like when the kids go to bed, like they're showing me like daytime where it's like very family and like everyone's happy. The dog's happy. Does someone have a dog named Lucy? I'm seeing this dog named Lucy. I'm seeing kitties. I don't know, maybe some like gerbils. I don't know. It's just, it's a really happy home. And like, yeah, you 2. And then when the kids get tucked in, I still see you guys like dancing together slowly in the kitchen. I don't know. Yeah, like maybe having like a little glass of wine or a glass of tea or like whatever your thing is. Oh. Now see this, if, oh, guys, if anything, just try to dial, like, this is the energy I'm talking about. When I read energies, like, oh, this is so nice compared to that garbage energy I was reading yesterday. When people don't come correct, I want to pass that off as love. No. Get out of here. Don't waste my time. Don't waste these people's time. This is like the real deal. Yeah, I can just, oh, man, that is nice. That is nice. Okay. Oh, we're opening up to the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Right there. Look at that. Yeah, we already have a Page of Cups. Okay, let's do a shuffle. Yeah, I'm just seeing, now, this really gives me the vibe of, for those that really are looking, again, family looks different ways. There's all different ways to have a family. It does not have to be heteronormative. It doesn't have to be traditional. Like, you don't have to get traditionally married. You don't have to have children. There's all ways of creating a family. But what I am being shown, though, is a bit more of a traditional, but that can just be more of a metaphor. Like, you know, take it as it resonates. But it is very much a 10 of Cups. This is like, and I feel like actually for both of you, this is like, if we were to think of the Star card, like, I feel like this is something you both wanted. Like, you don't really, it's not about the accolades coming from career. It's like, you define success by like your family. It's like the thing you're proudest of. To have like 2 people who truly cherish, love, honor, respect, adore, and there's laughter. There's so much laughter. Again, it's light filled, and maybe the home doesn't have to be light filled, but it's the vibration. It's so light and feeling, the home is just, yeah, it's filled with light, and it's like filled with life, again, with like plants and books and art, and again with the hearth being like the kitchen, and everyone's again engaging with one another. Like the kids really want to be around, you know, everyone's engaging with each other, they're connected, they're being present, and again the pets are there, like everyone is so happy. And with the music going, and just like, yeah, windows cracked open, and like food's being cooked, and like everyone's got their silly pants on, and there's just like love, love, love. And I just feel like, oh, the emperor, when we had the empress, where did you go? There you are. Where did you go? Oh, I think we put you back in because I was like, let's do a chef, but you were in here. Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna be playing Sam Cooke afterwards. Knight of Pentacles, here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah. Five of Cups. But we have the Ace of Wands and the Knight of. Okay, so I think... Wow, there's so much beeping. Okay, well, someone was feeling a little bit sad. That could be the Tower person. Like, whenever there's big changes, like... But what's great, though, is that this Five of Cups, though, unlike this morning's energy, they're coming in the Knight of Wands. Okay. Tell me, like, and like, yeah, these two are facing each other. See? It's mutual. It's mutual. One definitely is a little bit slower moving. For sure. We got a real slow Nelly over here. That's okay, because this one's like, I'm going to meet you halfway, but then they get excited and they come 75% of the way. That's okay, because this guy is just like, yeah, he's feeling himself. And look, this little horse has like a little handkerchief on. And, you know, he's looking at his beautiful pentacle. Like, you know, like, I'm more of a Knight of Wands. I've been in my Taurian period, learning how to slow the fuck down and just learn patience for the past 10 years. So I've come to really appreciate going slow. The Chariot twice. This person can go as slow as they want. Someone is giddy up. Giddy the fuck up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's only one way, and it's this way. Yes. Yeah, mama. Okay. Tell me... Yeah, so someone... Okay, so we have the Four of Cups with the Hermit. And with that Five of Cups, yeah, this is like general malaise, boredom, depression. But someone went in and they're shining a light on that part of themselves. Because see, they went into the darkness to shine a light on this, to look at why is it that... Yeah, and there's like fucking, I don't know what type of fruit they're trying to depict here, but they look like giant grapes in my opinion. I would go for a giant grape right now. Either way, I feel like, and also because we had that Five of Cups, I feel like it's actually this person because the Chariot came out. So like one of you had to really go within. And I think you might be the slower moving sign, to be honest. But look at that. It's like that moo-moo. It's like this person took that energy and put it on their moo-moo. They were like, they were emotionally left out of the cold. So this person had to collect their light, their rainbow, and go within. So they took what was remaining left of their light with their sadness, they scooched on over here. They got over here and they're like, well, you know what? I guess I'll just make a moo-moo out of my light. I know I'll cast my own light and look to understand the circumstances. Respectable. See, that's how it's done, people. That's how it's done. And then, oh, maybe that's, okay, who's getting up? Oh, okay, what I'm being told is that you're normally the slow-moving person, but then all of a sudden, it's like you go from the Knight of Pentacles to going to the Knight of Wands, where you're like, fuck this, I'm ready to go, let's go. Yeah, because you put down some burdens. You're like, yeah, you're like, it just occurred to you, you're like, I don't need to carry these burdens. These aren't even my sticks. They're like, who gave me all these sticks? Why am I carrying these? And where did all those people go that gave me all these sticks? Yeah, I feel like whoever left you out in the cold left you with all these sticks. And because you're a decent person, you carried them for a bit, but then you were like, wait, what the fuck? And then you're like, oh, fuck. If I put down these sticks, oh man, my arms are free. I can get my nails done for one. Get out of this, like, raggedy dress. Spruce up. Yeah, put down these stupid sticks that are, like, scratching up my arms, messing up my hair, making my little flimsy gown a little bit dirty and filled with debris. Put these down, go get my nails done, and then passion, which we see over there. Fucking Yumtown. Rock on. Exactly. The Empress, see? Look. Now we go from judgment, and everyone is celebrating. You know why? Because, just like the energy of Hecate and Apollo, these two get to be together. Fuck yeah. Oh, this is the type of love I want to read for. This is the type of love I want to see in the world. Fuck yeah. I love this Emperor. I love this Empress. And guys, please note, why I love this deck too is because, again, we're being inclusive of all the different types of bodies and ways of being in this world and people and ethnicities. And I made a video about this. All bodies are good bodies. You know what I mean? And that's why I can't stress enough that, like, you know, sometimes we get a little tradition how we talk about, you know, like, man and woman being together and getting married and having babies. Like, no, I'm not about that life. I'm a strong bisexual, for one. So, like, I'm queer as fuck. Mind you, I've only, in terms of relationships, been with women. But, like, you know, with that big bear giving me the fucking wink yesterday until I saw his wife, you know, like, I love men too. I just happen to only be in relationships with women. But what I'm trying to stress here is that, like, there's no judgment. The whole world is a colorful world, and there's all kinds of fucking people. Yeah, and this kind of love is what I'm talking about. Oh, with the 10 of Penties on the bottom. That's the truth of it. See, the Ace of Swords. The truth is, it just doesn't get any better than this. This family, whoever I'm talking to, oh, I can't wait for you guys to dance in the kitchen. I can't wait for these kids to be so happy. Nothing makes me happier than seeing a happy home. And all these happy critters, like, everyone's happy in the house. The plants, like, everything. Everything in this house, the life that you're about to create with this person, like, 900 out of 10 delicious. Scrumptious. Like, it's not literally, but figuratively. Not to sound crass, but kind of, because it's the energy. But, like, this kind of love gives me a boner to China, because it's beautiful. It's the real deal. Again, it's like, it's the 100-course meal made for you by angels. It's just like, I'm inspired. Like, it's so beautiful. It's very beautiful. And again, if wholesomeness, I don't know, if really connecting with someone isn't what you're looking for, yeah, this may not be for you, and you can go explore different types of relationships. Like, there's all kinds of relationships. Like, a lot of people are poly, you know? I don't tend to read for that kind of energy. But there's all different ways of being, and lots of people find happiness, yeah, in different types of relationships, different types of family structures. But this particular one that I'm picking up on is pretty much like very monogamous, probably would have a commitment ceremony of some kind. Doesn't have to be in a church, but definitely like a commitment ceremony. And I'm seeing a lot of kids. And I just see these kids having a really nice time with the parents. And I love that. And I've worked with children, and I've worked with families. And there's no judgment because I know how hard it is to be a parent, but I can see a lot of times how there's a lot of disconnect. No one's really connecting to each other anymore. And again, there's no judgment because life is hard right now for everyone, and people are just trying to do the best that they can. But what I do like seeing is this kind of vibe for whoever wants that for themselves. Because it is definitely doable. You can have that. And it feels good. Oh, I just want to stay in the kitchen with you guys. Yeah, I want to be a friend that can pop on in. Be like, hey, can I come over? Because this, yeah, and the flame right now on the candle. After I finish this, I am 100% gonna put on Sam Cooke because I can hear this. I want to be in the kitchen with you guys. I want to dance with you guys. Like, it's a very good feeling. Oh, kiss the chef. Now my heart feels nice again. Here's the thing. I'm 100% the Queen of Swords, King of Swords. I won't mince words. But, like, just like when I have to sometimes get stern, not very often with my son, it's very rare, but when I have to get, like, sometimes the dad voice, or even with my pets, Blackie almost burnt herself to death because she went on the altar when the candle was going, and, like, but, like, the thing is, I don't want to have to get to that point. It's really annoying for me, but I will, because I will. But to be honest, I'd much rather be in this, like, people getting smoochies, people coming in correct, people just loving right, you know? Healing, doing the work, loving each other. Okay, the light just turned itself off, so that's my cue, I don't know, to go put on Sam Cooke and dance with myself. All right, well, that was fun. That felt really nice. Okay, you two, go find each other. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Thank you for allowing me to read that. That was just 900 out of 10. Okay, bye.